the Lume Cube Panel Mini, our most affordable buy.
Good morning, party people. It's coffee time, you guys. I'm trying new creamer from Quick Trip. It's not horrible. How about away? I gotta turn my coffee pot off because it's being really loud because it's slightly ill. Okay, good morning. Who we got on here? Let me see. I'm behind on comments. Good morning, Mary and Kathy. Good morning, party people, and happy Monday. Good morning, coffee people. And Sadad, I hope I'm saying that right. Good morning. And Coral. Good morning. And Erica. Oh, no. Oh, Erica. Well, sending good vibes for you. Hope everything goes okay, right? Just hope for the best on that. Sorry to hear that. Mary. Good morning. And Cynthia. Hi, Marine. Yes. Just gonna go lay back down. Okay, girl. We're here when you feel better. Hope everyone has seen the great video Randy and Jeff did on our last found objects challenge. Yes. Yesterday I posted up the found objects challenge montage from July. So I just wanted, it's not horrible, a handy endorsement. Hardly a ringing endorsement. Well, anyways, I did post that. I tried to grab as many photos as I could get from Facebook in the Facebook photos. So if for some reason your photo got skipped or you didn't see it in there or you didn't like the photo I put in there, girl, it's okay. We're gonna be okay. I just grabbed photos and I picked like as many as I could download on my computer at one time, and that's what I put in there. I'm pretty sure I tried to get everybody. I tried to make sure everybody that I thought, but I wasn't here. Remember, I was in the North Dakota with the no internet. Remember that? So I did my best, but it's up there, and I think it's spectacular. You'll have to give it a check out. It was awesome. Good morning, Sarah. It was great. Good morning, Kathy. Hey, Kathy. I was just telling Shannon that you got 2 orders down there and she should combine them, but I told her to hold it out because Canada, and there's new stuff. There's new stuff for customs. So I'm doing my best on that. I'm trying to learn the numbers and the customs tariff numbers, whatever it is. I'm trying to do it. La-dee-da-dee-da. Where am I at? Donna. Good morning, Donna. I'm so sorry to hear this, Erica. Godspeed on your recovery. Yes, hopefully Erica can get to feeling better. I hope you feel better soon. I was just laughing because it said, it's not horrible. Sorry to hear you have COVID-19, Erica. I had it last February. It wasn't too bad. Rest up a lot and pray for you. I watched it. I loved it. It did great. So good to us. Okay, so you guys, check me out. I'm so excited. I can't even. Look at this. Look what I did. Do you see this? Do you guys remember this? This is the design that we doodled up with BB Craft beads. These are they had the Z bead process done to them, and they are the evil eye. And then these are the acrylic malachite stones. These little green ones here sprinkled in, and these are those jade I got from the Dollar Tree or from the Goodwill. Yes. So I made it yesterday, and it turned out really good, and I was so super excited because, you know, I have all those strands of those different colors, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna make some more of those. But you know, this one is a little long. It's not terribly long. It's like 22 inches. But that's just because I never measure anything. If I made it a little shorter for myself, it would be able to be a stacker. But then I thought, you know, not everybody likes. Put in the comment what your favorite length of necklace is, okay? Because my favorite length of necklace depends on what I'm wearing. Like if I'm gonna layer up some stuff, is it a short, like a top with nothing on it? Is it like long? Is it winter? Like that all plays in. But for the most part, I like a weird size of necklace. I like a 17-inch necklace. But that's fine because you can get a 16-inch necklace with an extender, or you can get an 18-inch necklace and just pretend, you know. Where did you get those scalloped looking beads? They are neat. These ones, oh, these are these ones here. These are glass. This is that, help me out now. It starts with a D. Is it diadic glass beads where it kind of has like the foil inside? And I got those from the Goodwill. That tub from the Goodwill, they came in there. So I would assume that they are from Fire Mountain Gems, because most of the items that I got in there were from Fire Mountain Gems. That's okay. I hope it arrives in time to do the challenge. Yeah, Kathy, I'm trying. I'm trying. I guess if it doesn't get there in time, well, I don't know. I hold it for next month. I don't know. I don't know. Really cool. It turned out great. Gorgeous. I like it. That is beautiful. 20 to 26 inches. 22 inches for me because I have a tube in my throat. Oh. Diacrotic. Diacrotic. Is that right? You have a young neck. What? Very? A young neck. It's a chicken neck. And so I wear mine and a little longer. I like them to be about 21 inches. I am the same as you. I like long necklaces, 27 to 30. Really? Okay, so well then I don't feel too bad about it because, well, let me show you. So I'll show you how long it is. It's like, again, I didn't measure it because why would that be a thing? But it's about, I would say probably 22, maybe 24 is what I'm looking at here. But for myself, if I was to wear this like it is, I would wear it layered with something else right here in the middle, and then maybe something down here too, right? Like I don't just usually wear it like this. That's just me. But if it was shorter, if it was like a little, I'm trying to see if I'm all crookedy. If it was like a little bit shorter like this, you know, like a 20 or maybe even a 19. I unboxed my stone order from your Etsy store, and I am so in love with the Perkimers also. Good morning. Good morning, Tahani. Girl, everybody loves those Perkimers. You know, there's a little bit of controversy about the Perkimers, but let me tell you what. I asked Jeff about it, Bead Jeff, and I said, what's the deal here? And he said, here's the deal. Herkimer diamonds, okay, so if you don't know about Herkimer diamonds were founded originally in Herkimer, New York, and they are a crystal. They call them Herkimer diamonds, but they're a crystal that is so very, very clear. And then I believe it has the double, it grows in the ground with the double terminated points. Okay, so it's like that in Herkimer, New York, which is how it got its name, Herkimer diamonds. Okay, stay with me. So now I put Herkimer diamonds on my website a couple of months ago. There was a few of them, and they came already strung up like a necklace. Like if you wanted to just wear them like a necklace, you could do that. They were from Tucson. When Jeff very first came back from Tucson, that was one of the first things that I grabbed up. So now these are similar, same stone, well, not the same. They're mined in Pakistan. So they found more of them in Pakistan. So those actually came from Pakistan. And I will say this, they are not as clear. They're more of a white, but they are in fact the same makeup of stone as the Herkimer diamonds. So that's where the situation is with that. They're also less expensive than if you were to buy a whole strand like that of the Herkimers. It would be extremely more expensive. I think it would be at least $100, probably more, because I've bought some little tiny Herkimers, like little ones, beads that are like $4 a bead, and these are like big chunks for the Perkimers. But it's like, you know, I think it's fine. And I've seen some people who ordered them are just running around wearing them as necklaces. Just wearing them as necklaces. And I was like, that's what I'm going to do. If these things don't sell, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to wear them as a necklace. They're already made up. 27 to 30 inches. Depends on the neckline of the shirt. Yes, totally agree, Maureen. Well, Donnie, I'm so glad you like your Perkimers. I'm glad that they made you happy. Good morning. Good morning, Marcia. If I have a t-shirt, I like to wear a little something longer. If I have a t-shirt, which I pretty much always have a t-shirt. You guys, the reason I have t-shirts all the time, if you're like, does this girl ever get dressed? Here's the thing. When I was in college for 8 years, and when I was in working for like 8 years, I had to wear business attire, like straight up business attire, not even like business casual attire, like business attire. Okay, take it in, get a little picture in your head, get a little picture in your head of my business attire wardrobe. And so now that I don't have to do that because I'm not doing that, I'm just like, nope, t-shirts for me, graphic tees all the way, as many necklaces as you can put on. So that's why I do that. Well, I'm missing something. I am like you, Maureen, if I have a lower scalp neckline too. I love the matrix and the colors in them. Yes, very nice. Good morning, Nancy. Ugh, business attire. Yeah, can you picture it? Can you just picture me in business attire, just looking like a professional? Probably acting like a professional as well. It's very something else, let me tell you. It's possible, because I do have the capacity to do so. I just choose to just have fun, because I like fun. You know me. Where's the fun? I like fun. What is this? She says this and isn't wearing one necklace. Okay, so Mary, I got up late. I don't have lipstick on either. I got up late. So Mr. Bunsen was going meow, 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 you know, and then he's put his cat butt in my face, and I was mad this morning. And I was like, okay, my alarm went off, and I was like, no. And I slept in until 8 o'clock. And then Shannon got here like 8:20. And I was like, I need to make the coffee. Like, can't think right now. Oh, yeah. So here was the thing. Girls just want to have fun. Totes. Totally agree. So my dad is in the hospital. Okay, so yesterday I made videos. I made the BB craft video. I made some more stretchy bracelet videos. I don't even remember what they were. I made the missing link video, which I have to put up, and then I made the one you guys saw, the found objects challenge video. So then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna call Grandma because it's Sunday. And have a little snack, and then I'm gonna go make that Bargain Bead Box video. Well, I called Grandma, and she's like, "Oh, your aunt took your dad into the hospital." And I was like, "Why?" And so apparently, my aunt called me after, and she said that my dad's been having nosebleeds for like weeks, and so then he got scared, and he called her, and he said that she needed to come get him, and she was like, what do you mean? So she went over there. And he had like 2 buckets, like 2 garbage cans full, like of the little bathroom garbage cans, just full of blood. And he was like, oh yeah, sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and the whole bed is just covered in blood from nosebleeds. And she was like, Jimmy, what are you doing? So, okay, so on the way to town, she said he was he had something over his face, so they're going to town to go to the doctor. And she said that he took it down like this, and he said, oh, it stopped. And so she gave him a clean one to make sure that it stopped. And so he went like this, and she goes, no, your blood's clear. So he was still bleeding, but he just didn't have any hemoglobin left in his blood, so it was clear. But it was right when they got into town, so the emergency room kept him, and then they were talking about possibly having to do a blood transfusion on him. But I texted him last night, and I was like, hey, what's going on? Are you okay? And he said, he texted back, I think I'll live. So I was like, what does that mean? And then he didn't text anything else. So I don't know what's happening, but I called my brother after. So after I talked to Dixie, I called my brother because he's here in Minnesota. And then he told me, he was like, yeah, I think I'm going to go back to Texas. And I was like, all right. And then I went upstairs to tell Jeff, who you guys saw cutting the big tree. Remember, yesterday he was cutting the big tree down. So I go upstairs to tell him that Dad's in the hospital, and he's laying in the bed, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? And apparently he had some kind of little episode while he was outside, and I was like, what? And he was like, I don't know, I just all of a sudden didn't feel good, and he was sick, and he was dizzy, and because I went out there to check on him, and he wasn't out there, because I was videoing in the basement. And then, like, the saw was still in the tree, and the ladder was still up, and I was like, what is this? What is going on? So I went up there, and then he said that he just didn't feel good. He had to sleep. So I think he had, like, maybe dehydration or something. So then I had a bad dream that so then after the Mr. Bunsen, right, with the cat butt in my face, then I had a bad dream that somebody left me a bad review about my grab bags. Which didn't happen. It was just a dream. But I was just like, there's a lot of things going on. So the moral of that story is I slept late and I don't have jewelry on. What is this? I usually wear t-shirts as well, except now I am wearing tank tops. Ugh. I like tank tops, but Jeff keeps it like 69 degrees in this house, and me and Shannon wear like sweaters and like pants. I put all my shorts away. There's no point in trying to wear shorts in this house because Jeff just wants it to be Antarctica. That's what he wants, and I'm just like, we're down there in our pants. I wear socks every day. I'm like, it's supposed to be sandal weather. Hello from Billings. Hi, PK. I understand. I had to do the same when I worked. Yeah. So I'm just like, it may be an overcorrection, but I don't care. I'm just like, I'm going to do what I want. OMG. Good morning, Clarisse, with her coffee and her dogs and cats. I better get a little warmer upper shot. Ba-dum-bum. Heat stroke. Yeah, I think so, Cynthia. But you can't tell Jeff nothing because he's always, they're gonna, like, it's really serious. He's always like, I'm dying, I've got a heart attack, I'm gonna cut my leg off. Like, I'm just like, okay, let me know what you. Too smoky. Where? Oh, you guys are in Montana. Is it still smoky? It was smoky here yesterday, like in the more towards the evening. Oh no, Randy, are you stressed out? Your dreams are telling you. My dreams are telling me that, yeah, I don't know what that was about. Must be a fear. Stress is a terrible thing. Take care of yourself. Sorry to hear about all of your troubles and wish that they were sending prayers. Oh, thanks, Mary. This is just like the daily news. You got to remember, I got 5 brothers, 2 sisters, and Jeff's got a brother. We always got a lot of things that are like people are reporting. This is like pretty run-of-the-mill stuff. Everybody's actually okay. Jeff's better today. Dad texted, so that's good. And my brother needs to go back to Texas. Yeah, I don't know. They're testing. They're going to do testing. But cat butt causes bad dreams. Yes, Sarah. I'm going with that. Cat butt causes bad dreams. That's what happened. You guys, my mom is in Hawaii. Did I tell you that? The other day when she was on, and we talked after she had left, she said, oh, I'm going to Hawaii tomorrow to celebrate life, to celebrate the coming out of the surgery and things are good. And whatever, they went on a girls trip, her and her aunt. So they're in Hawaii. So that's been really fun because she's been sending photos of, like, you know, different stuff in Hawaii and things they're doing, which is really cool. So I'm praying for your dad and Jeff. I think Jeff's okay today. I think he just had like heat stroke or like, you know, heat stuff. So that was the goings on of that. Anyway, so sounds like your mom is doing pretty well. Yeah, I was surprised too. I was surprised that she was able, because she sent a little video of her at the pool, like in the pool, and I was like, oh, is that like okay? Is that like a thing to do? I don't know if I would be doing that, but I don't say anything because, you know. All right, y'all, you guys, I'm super excited for this week. So I am just so happy with my necklace, you guys. I just really like it a lot. I'm gonna make another one. I gotta show you the little drawing in case you don't remember. I'm just like so behind on my book here. I gotta look. None of my little things have photos. I gotta get that. There's our drawing we made. Remember? With the weird little things and the doodly bobbers, and so that's what it looks like. I was quite happy with it. Yeah, I think I'm going to do another one because I got these beads. You guys, so these came from BB Craft, and they sent 5 strands. So I have like red and some darker colors. But I did make some men's stretchy bracelets with some of them, like I said I would do. So, don't have all the colors, but I'll have to look at it. Okay, Bargain Bead Box, here we go. Which island did your mom go to? She sent me photos of Maui. She said, this is Maui. And then she said, and over here is something else. So I don't know. Not real sure on that. She did say that their place they were going to stay wasn't like ready. So they had to stay in a little hotel for one night because something wasn't lined up, but it was all good. And then she got to her place, and then it was like right on the water, and that looked really pretty. So I was just so happy for her that she got to go and have some fun with her aunts, and you know, to celebrate her coming out of the surgery okay and all that. So that was good. Okay, as you can see, I'm slightly like got a lot of stuff left in this box. Probably heat exhaustion. I got it after the Renaissance Fair. Lightheaded and nauseous. Yeah, I think so too. But you know, can't tell them nothing. Sometimes we have to bite our tongues. Yeah, I just say, okay, go for you. Here we go. So this is a Wildflower Meadow still. You guys, okay, what was this whole like thing with the Bargain Bead Box has really wonked me up. So there was like no July or something, and then they sent the blue one. What was the name of the blue one? Not this one, but the last one they sent. With the gold stone, and then it wasn't here. So anyways, moral story. I still have a couple of projects to do with the blue gold stone. I think I have a bracelet and something else. But I still have beads from that. So then I was like, well, this one came, and I have designs for this one too. So I don't know. Do you guys want to see those old ones or no? Do you want me to still do those? Or no? Because like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Got my Snoopy paper. Alrighty. Oh, I've decided to put these beads in these little tiny glass jars. Number one, because I like these little tiny glass jars because they're cute. But also because then it makes me want to use beads because they're cute. Because they're cute. So if I have some left over. Because I've already made one item with this box, but that was like a design on the fly. And there was actually some mixed reviews about that. Not a lot of people liked that. I need a pen. What? July? Oh, yes. Sure, beads are beads regardless of the month that they came in. Yes, do all the boxes. Someone has been to the Dollar Tree. Sorry, I don't remember. I haven't done anything with my last two. Oh, you get Soft Flex stuff? Did they have a box too? Oh, yeah. I've been too busy with my shows. Yes, please. Hi, Pam. I have 4 different sizes. Yeah, I have all the sizes too, Pam. So, I usually just use these little jars after I do a design and I have, a few beads left or whatever. Because, sometimes I'm really bad. I'm just like, oh, I'll just put those in like somewhere else, and then I completely forget they're there and I don't use them. And that's not how we roll. No bead left behind. So if you have to dress it up, make it look cute in a little bottle. That's what I'm doing. I gotta be honest with you guys though, like, this one was not my favorite box. I mean, I like it, it's not bad. The components are all very nice, but it's just, for me personally, it's got a lot of flowers and butterflies and stuff, and that's just not really my gig, but fine, it's fine. I can do it. So here are the little thingies. I do like these. These are really nice. These little butterflies. Uh-oh, they have monthly kits. Yes, I loved your video. They have monthly kits. There's this one that you purchase monthly. I missed one. Oh, I get too many boxes. I need to cut back. I have been using those little bottles for seed beads. Yeah, I use them for seed beads too, Rosanna. I'm not into that stuff either, and I am at a loss for what to do with it. Well, no fear, Dahani. We're going to figure it out. We're going to make it cool. First things first, I want to paint it. We got to paint it. I want to paint it. Start with that. These I really like. These ones here, which are like kind of weird because it's like the most florally of the whole bunch. But I just like them because they're really different, you know, with the print on. And I like that. And I like these kind of beads. And I like that. I don't know. Maybe it's this red that's wigging me out. I don't know what's happening. I mean, I like these. I really like these. I like them all like separately. I just don't know if I like them all together. I don't know. But anyways, it's fine. We will figure something out. We got a lot of charms. And I'm just thinking, so this is like a design. I like these butterflies. These are cute. I really like this pendant. I have actually seen similar pendants to this before. Something what we'll do is we'll go and we'll hit this with some patina paint, depending on what we use it with, you know. So, but this was really cool. This box had a lot of charms and a lot of like pendants and stuff, which was really cool compared to some other boxes. So it's not a bad box by any means, and the beads are nice. It's just I'm struggling to find the groove. You know what I'm saying? What does this say? I've been stocking up on the old formula. What? I missed this. I missed something. I wasn't thrilled about this month's box, but mostly because the colors are wrong for me for this time of year. The colors are spring. Has anyone bought the new paints from Vintage now that they aren't making the paints anymore? Question. Has anyone bought the new paints from Vintage? So but Vintage isn't making them, right? It's a different company? Is that right? I thought I saw a little advertisement for the new, basically patina paints. Some of mine will get painted because some will go in hair barrettes, some might go in the hair sticks. Well, the hair sticks would be cute. I haven't tried them yet. I've been stocking up on the old formula. I love this month's box. Me too. I wasn't really happy with mine either. I didn't get any chain. Oh. Well, here's the thing. My feeling is that we can take this and we can make something spectacular. Okay, that's my feelings about it. And I know that we can. It's just, I'm not a pink person. That's where most of the struggle is. But I do think that these look cute together. So that's why I thought, oh, I'll dress them up in these little jars. Because look at this. Look how cute that they're going to look when they're in this little jar. And then I'll be like, oh, those are so cute. I want to use them. And see, trick myself into liking them. See, look how cute they are. That's okay. I got an idea. I kind of had this idea. So we're going to get the patina paints out. Okay, and we're gonna do it. It's silver, so it's gonna be a little weird, but it's fine. See, I think that might be part of it too. Like if this was bronze, I might be like, yeah, but whatever. I'm not gonna be snooty. I'm not gonna be a snooty bead girl. It's fine. Here's my plan. My plan is, I gotta see if I can poke holes in these. I'm fairly certain I can. So what I'm gonna do with these is some of them I'm gonna leave on links, but some of them I'm going to cut the link off right here, and then I'm going to poke a hole in it right in the middle. Okay, and then here's my plan. Once I got those all figured out, I'm also going to take my my butterflies, and I don't know how those are going to go on there, but they're going to probably go on the chain close to this front thing. Okay, so hang with me. It's going to get weird. I'm going to get these all figured out like so. I got another little one, which I'll probably put somewhere over here. And then this flower, I'm going to save this, I think. Well, yeah, I think decisions. Good morning, everybody. Groggily. What? Wasn't really silver paints really work well with the alcohol ink. Oh, okay, Rosanna, maybe we'll look into that. Do some alcohol ink on these. Okay, so I'm gonna use this chain just as a, this is just as a, so you can see what I'm doing here. What I'm gonna do, so this will be my necklace, like this. Okay, I'm gonna get me a piece of leather or felt or something, and I'm gonna stack all this up on there, and I'm gonna rivet to it with my riveter. I'm gonna take all these little pieces of flowers, and I'm gonna wire wrap them, and I'm gonna put them on this chain, cause these are like supposed to be little petals, right? So we got like a whole summer situation. Okay, petals on there. I'm gonna get the leaves, get those involved. Now keep in mind, all of this is gonna be alcohol inked, so it's gonna be like rainbow color. I'll try alcohol ink, but you guys know I'm not like the best with it. I haven't had a lot of practice with alcohol ink, but I will try. So all of these are gonna have like the triangle, the little triangle, no. How am I gonna draw this? This is a leaf. Has a hole in the top, yeah. And so it'll just be like a wire wrap, like that, just like that. Nothing fancy. And then I'll hook those to the chain. Okay, this might need a little chain for it to dangle off of, so it's longer. Whatevs, you know, you get the point. Put all those in there. And then these guys, I think if I use, I'm thinking if I'm going to use a leather here and I'm going to rivet. Sorry, I'm thinking. I was thinking if I didn't use leather to rivet this to, if I used like maybe some kind of cloth or a piece of something, maybe a piece of jean or something that has, you know, that's kind of hard but not really, then I could bead onto it, you know, so I could take my beads after these are all, you know, wonked up the way I want, and I could go around like this some kind of way and stitch those on if I had fabric. This is gonna be like my summer nights. What's the name of that book? Summer, whatever necklace. Midsummer's Night's Dream. There you go. We'll sprinkle a few of these in there. Okay, we're getting kind of red. We gotta get out of the red. Put some pink in there. And then these guys, yeah, maybe one or two. I think I will drop some down from here. Is what I think I will do with chain. I don't think I'm gonna go, most of this is gonna be focused in the front. So this is going to be a shorter necklace that you would wear right here as like kind of like a collar plate or whatever they call that, a bib. I think it's a bib. Oh, what's this? We got some, oh, here we go. We'll use these. Midsummer Night's Dream. There we go. Silver patina paints. Good morning, everybody. I feel your yawns. So you have to seal the alcohol inks once they are dry. I have never used them, but they are so pretty. Rich and luscious colors. No, you don't have to seal alcohol ink. I usually do, but you don't have to. Thanks, Rosanna. Do you have to use Krylon? And he uses a paintbrush with the alcohol ink. It will work just like regular paint. Yep. For the sealer, if you can use Krylon spray paint if you want Krylon. There's also, they sell a gloss, like a gloss to put over the top, which is a sealer from Vintage. But I will say that one is, it's a little like, it makes yours kind of matte almost. Like then they don't look as glossy and as shiny. It kind of mutes them a little bit. So I try not to use that one unless I'm using it with paints. But honestly, I would probably just go with the Krylon spray. You're not going to need much. That stuff sure has a lot going on there. You can poke a hole in the chain. It makes the necklace with one of those. You can't wait to see what this finished product looks like. Yeah, right? So, well, you know me. I'm like, can't get me. Can't get me, Bargain Bead Box. You're always trying to get me, but you ain't gonna get me today. Okay, look, I can connect these on here so they drop down. If I need more drop, I could use chain. Maybe put a few leaves. This is in the way. The only thing I don't know about is these little guys right here. I don't know, because see, if I use my vintage, if I use my patina paints, I get this all alcohol inked up, so everything, I'll even try to do the chain. We'll see how that goes. But everything will be patina painted or alcohol inked. These will be riveted to something. But I think that leather contrast would be good, because it'll be like right in the middle, and then it's going to even out all this colors that we got going on. So I think that'll be good. But I just got to make sure it's even on each side, pretty much. So anyway, but if I use a cloth or something that I could bead onto, then I could also use this. But you know, I don't have to use this. I was going to use some filigree when I'm doing my riveting to go with these, or to stack them up, you know. Oh, I got all these little, I got all these little washers I could stack up on there. That'll be cute. And then as far as a closure, I think I would like to have the closure over here in the middle of these beads, so that that's kind of hidden, so you can't really see it. So it'll just go like around the neck and clip on the side. I think that'll be cute. Can you use your vintage glaze? I have a matte and a glossy. Yes, you can use the vintage glaze. Absolutely. Will you use a brown piece of leather or a colored one? I will probably use the lightest color leather that I can have, because these are going to not be silver, they're going to be painted different colors. So when I put it on a white background, the colors will really stand out. Or not white, but like, you know, a lighter colored background. I would not put it on a dark one. If I was going to put it on a dark one, I mean, that would kind of go with the Midsummer's Night's Dream, but I would probably have to do a lot of metallic, which I could do that, because then it would be to get it to stand out more. But I think if I just use a light colored something or other, I don't know if I'm going to use a leather or if I'm going to use a cloth, but I want to use leather. We'll see what happens. I'm going to draw this. So can somebody screenshot this for me, please, so I can, in case I forget, because I can't screenshot while I'm online. It might look better if you use 3 flowers and then 2 flowers and then 1 flower, making a triangle shape. Oh, you mean right here with this? Well, let's see. I mean, it's not horrible. What I'm going to do with it, though, is when I rivet these on, I'm going to use a little, you know that stuff I stick inside your guys' boxes when I send it out? The lace? I'm going to stick that under there, and I'm going to put it so it's kind of like a layered flower, and rivet it on. So it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. Trust the process. Let's draw it out. This is not like exactly how it's gonna be because, you know, things and stuff, but we'll see when we get there. So this is going to be like a cloth or a leather piece of some kind, and this is gonna have all the flowers on it. How many flowers do we have? 3, 6. And then we'll have all the dangly down bits. We'll have leaves and petals. And we've got butterflies. And a whole lot of things going on here. And then, oh, so this is going to be over here where we will do the clasp toggle. And then we'll have all of these maybe have some chain with some beads hanging down. We got this little butterfly. I don't know where he's gonna live, but he's over here somewhere. So anyway, that's kind of the gist of it. And then we got to alcohol ink, all silver bits. Did somebody screenshot this? You can poke a hole in that. You can use the vintage glaze. Think it might look better if you use the 3 flowers. Love that idea for using the tool under the flowers. Really gives some movement to the piece and depth. Oh, you know, I love movement. All about movement. Yeah, I'm gonna try to layer. After I get these little flowers painted, and I poke holes in them. And this is all dependent on if I can poke a hole in this flower. I'm pretty sure I can without breaking it, but we'll see. I'm going to try to stack those up as much as I can with probably the tool and maybe a little piece of filigree, maybe. I know we don't like to really add too much to the box and just use what's in there, but I might use a little piece of filigree for that and then rivet it onto the leather. Dun, dun, dun. Hi, Randy and friends. Hello! I love this idea of using tool under the flower. This is going to be awesome. How are you going to attach the leather to the chain? I'm going to attach the leather to the chain by probably using... well, there's 2 options. I could put a button on the chain if I wanted to, because I got that new buttonhole thing. But most likely what I'll do is I'll just make a loop, and then I'll rivet the loop like this. I'll make a loop with leather, and then this will be part of the big leather piece, and then I will rivet I'll rivet right here. I'll rivet the leather and the loop together, and then I will hook the chain into this loop on both sides. Or you could just punch a hole in your leather. Let's just punch a hole in it. That'll be easier. Let's just punch a hole in it and then stick the chain through. Easy. This is going to be awesome. Where's the big flower going? This big flower? I don't think I'm going to put the big flower on there. I think I'm going to use, because you guys, after we do all this, we still got beads left. Still got all kinds of things. I got 2 pendants. I got these little sparkly beads, which I might have to put a few on there. we'll see what I don't use in this necklace. Anyway, but because I might have to use a few of these on something else. These I'm going to use on something else. These beads I really like a lot, and I might make just a little bracelet out of them. Look how cute they are. I really like those. Just do a little bracelet with a toggle clasp. Maybe a charm. Oh, we don't have charm because we used them all up. But yeah, I really like those. What is this? I sent it via messenger. Thank you, Kathy. If you leave the bottom flower loops, you can dangle them from those. Bottom flower loops. Oh, I see. Over here. You're talking about. Yeah, I don't know that I will do that. We'll see what happens with the leather situation. Hopefully it works out. But people have been asking me to do a vintage project. This is kind of a vintage project. I mean, kind of. I'm not going to use my vintage machine, so unless I use it to cut the filigree, so it's not really a vintage project. But it's a mixed media project, so that's fine. If you leave the, oh, I did. We'll send it by email. I love this design. Oh, good. Thank you so much. So that's what I got going on with that today. And then I'm going to put these whatever little things away. And I'm just going to put everything in here so I know where it goes. And then I will file it away in my little box with the number on it. So when I pull it out, I can know what I'm doing. And that will just be that. In other news, you guys, I got to go down there, help Shannon. We got orders in the queue. So I'm going to help Shannon with packing and shipping. I mean, all truth being told, she's probably got it done already. But thank you so much for your orders. If you did see that we posted, I made a whole bunch of super magnets and I posted them online. And I taught Shannon how to make super magnets the other day, and we put up a little video of us making the pins that go on your shirt or your bag or your whatever. So we made a whole bunch of those and got those up there. All the Halloween ones sold out. Do you have a big kick? Yes. It's technically a big kick, I guess. Yeah. The tiny faceted gemstones will be good as a bracelet with some charms. Yes, so cute. I just got the message that my order had shipped. Well, that's because Shannon's down there shipping it. Irene says, what is Vintage? Vintage is a company, and they mostly focus on like brass, natural brass, and bronze findings. They have a whole line of things, but for myself particular, I'm talking about using the Vintage Ranger paints. I gotta mute this. Vintage Ranger paints, which is the patina paints, but they also have a machine. For lack of better terms, it's basically like an embossing and a die cutting machine, which originally originated for cards and stamping and scrapbooks and things like that. But they later made a whole line for jewelry making, and it's really cool because you can emboss, you can get little folders and you can emboss your metals and you can make your different designs, you can cut your metals out. Vintage is run by Tori. No, what is her name? I think it's Tony. Anyway, she has a lot of good ideas, and she made this whole line, and they sell it in Hobby Lobby, but it's mostly brass stuff, and they do a bunch of patina painting and different things like that. So they have a lot of stuff, and it's very nice stuff, and I really like it. It's kind of like a mixed media situation. Tori is Goody Beads. I can't wait until it's done. What is her name? I feel bad. Anyway, Vintage, you can look it up. They got a bunch of stuff. Also, you guys, Vintage is kind of being faded, or not Vintage. The big kick machine, the Cricut, is kind of the new thing. The Cricut is the new thing, but I like my my big cake machine because it's manual and I can control that. There's not a whole lot of like stuff. I had a Cricut and I tried to like figure out how to work it. There was just like a whole lot of stuff going on. And quite honestly, now everybody's using the Cricut. Now they're not even using the Cricut anymore. They're using the Glowforge. If you get it, Jess, that's her name. Thank you, Cynthia. Jess is her name. If you get a chance to look up the Glowforge, that's a cool thing. Tiny Van. They have a subscription box too, and I get it once a month. I was thinking Tracy. Is that the same thing as Sizzix? Yeah, it's the same thing as Sizzix. So basically Sizzix created a line. No, Vintage and Sizzix are not the same. The machine was created, it was a partnership between Sizzix and Vintage. Just like patina paints are a partnership between Vintage and Ranger ink. They're just a partnership. So there's a Sizzix machine, but that is Sizzix. It just has the Vintage logos and stuff on it. Sizzix created a jewelry line of things you could buy, and they have videos on YouTube and stuff, but that's kind of being faded out because that was a long time ago. But I just like it because I like to emboss. I don't really need that much stuff. I don't need to invest into a Cricut. If I invested into a Cricut, I would have to use it. This is what I keep telling Jeff, because he's like, why don't you get that? Well, first of all, everybody has a Cricut now, and everybody's making the same pair of earrings on Etsy. I don't know if you've seen that, because it's a pattern. So not that you can make, I mean, you can make really cool things with it, but they're already moving on to the Glowforge. And the Cricut, I think, was a very hefty investment. And then to move on to the Glowforge. And the thing about that is the technology becomes dated. So it's something the Cricut is something you plug in, you have to update, you have to pay for to use their studio, you got to do all that stuff. And that's technology, whereas the Sizzix is a manual press. It's a manual embossing press. And I like that because then I have the ability to mess around with my press and try different mediums and do different things and not worry about breaking it. You know what I'm saying? So, and in the interim, while I'm doing that, everybody else is moving forward onto the Glowforge, which is a humongous machine. I think it's about $1,600, and it does all the things that the Cricut does, except for it does it with a laser. So it's like way faster than the Cricut, and it does wood, and it does engraving, and it does, I don't even know, like a gazillion other things. And it's just like, I don't know, you really got to research before you start investing into certain different machines. I actually wouldn't even have a Sizzix if it wasn't for my mom. My mom bought me a Sizzix when I very first started my company. The first year I started my company, she bought me a Sizzix machine. This is the manual press I'm talking about. And I want to say it was like, she bought me like a pack. I want to say it was like $500, like $400 or $500 for the whole works. And but I still use it. It's not going to get dated because it doesn't have technology, because it's manual. The only problem is going to be finding folders for it and stuff like that. But I have a lot of folders that I've purchased over the years, and I continue to use it. The other thing is you can also use it on paper, so you can do like card making, scrapbooking, all these different things. How do you store your beads and other stuff? Oh, very badly. How I store my beads? Well, I'm wishy-washy right now because it depends on my mood. But right now, I was storing my beads in boxes with labels that said, this box is crystals, this box is stones, this box is whatever, glass. But I'm now going back to the original system that I had, which is a jar system. So all those things are in jars. not everything. I mean, obviously I'm still gonna have boxes of stuff, but like jars, because then I can put it out on the shelf and I can see it and I can take it out, because it depends on the kind of beader you are. This is my theory. If you are a person who's like, I like it like this, I like it to be put away, I like it to be organized, everything has a little drawer, that's fine. I'm not that kind of beader. I'm a beader who takes everything and dumps it out. And I'm like, what is this? So then when I go to pick it back up, I just pick it all back up and throw it in there. If you have a jar, that's okay. As long as your jar is, maybe it's themed, maybe you have beach things in there, maybe it's just pink crystals, like whatever. But that system will not work for somebody who is like a person who wants everything to be put away in a little place. I can't be in a little place, have everything put away. When my things are put away, I get weird. Been trying to explain this to Jeff. I get weird because I don't want to mess it up. So when I clean my studio and everything's where it's supposed to go, I'm like, ooh, I don't want to make anything. And that's not the point of a studio. What the heck? I bought my Sizzix. It was about $100. Yeah, I got like a whole, she bought me like a whole, like all the, you know, the, what are they called? The plastic things that you run through, and all the different platforms, and a bunch of like, of the folders and different things. It was like a pack. It is $3,000 for the Glowforge. Oh, okay, I was a little off. What did I say? $1,600? I feel like we're on the prices right. $3,000 for the Glowforge. It must have went up because I looked at it, because I considered getting one. I looked at it and I was like, laser cut everything. But here's the thing. I love this, and these are only my opinions. These are just my opinions. If you get into something like that, you have certain options. But you have the same options as like all the other people. So that's why I said, like, when you go on Etsy now and you look up like handmade t-shirt, you're gonna get t-shirts that are made by the Cricut, which are just pressed on with a heat press, which technically, yeah, it's still handmade, but it's become more commercialized, where they've got all the bleach t-shirts, you know, where they got all the t-shirts and they're all using the same patterns because they're getting the same patterns from Cricut, so they're all basically the same, for lack of better terms. And I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just trying to say, like, as an artist, that's not something I want. But I also envy the people who have Cricut. I envy the people who have Glowforge, because they have more abilities than I have. Whereas I have to manually metal punch my words out with a hammer. They can get a really cute laser to write it, whatever. And they're going to get people who want that. They're going to get customers who want that, like, customizable thing where you can just whip it out and, you know, put your name on it or whatever in this really cute whatever. And they're going to make more sales than I'm going to make. But that's because I've understand that my handmade making is not commercial like that. I don't know if that makes sense. The laser cut doesn't look handmade. Right. I just got an email notification that the found objects will be delivered today. Woohoo! So that's my rant about that. I like my Sizzix because I can, for the most part, change everything about the Sizzix. Like, as an example, we created our own punches, like our own leather punches, Jeff did. And they still work in the Sizzix machine. There's a lot more design options for doing different things in the folders and, you know, and whatever, and just figuring out ways to make it work instead of it just being so commercialized. I don't know how else to say that, because it's still like customizable, but it's only customizable in a font that they provide. You know what I'm saying? I don't mass produce items. Yeah. And I don't want to offend anybody who has the Sizzix and is doing things, because like I said, I'm jealous of you. You have this ability to make these really cool things that I'm ordering on Etsy, and I am ordering them as a consumer. I'm ordering bleached out t-shirts. So there's that. You know? Anyways, you guys, that's what I got going on today. I gotta go down there and I gotta try to figure out what I'm gonna make for this button show tomorrow. I'm gonna be live on Dress It Up Buttons for the first time tomorrow at 2:30. No, 1:30 my time. 1:30 my time, Central Time. I'm gonna be live on Dress It Up Buttons. I'm gonna try to make some button earrings, but I gotta prep my earrings because I'm gonna try to. I gotta E6000 some bales on before I start decking them up, and that's gonna be my first project. And I don't know if that's good to be like, oh, you could do this, but you gotta wait 24 hours. Like, I don't know if that's a good idea, but it is what it is. I wish you would do a Sizzix tutorial. I will do a Sizzix tutorial, Cynthia. I've had a lot of people they want to know about Sizzix, and they want to know about vintage and like how I do it. Maybe I'll ask Shannon if when I start doing this project if she'll want to video it, because the problem is I can't get high enough angles and like the right angles to work this machine and like do all these things and video it at the same time, because it's kind of a lot of things happening. Neither do I. One of a kind for me. Making duplicates is boring. I almost forgot my Beads of Courage bracelet is on JJB this afternoon. Oh, I have to check that out. Yeah, I got to figure out what I'm doing with my buttons. So I'm going to go downstairs and figure that out. This one that we made right here, I'm going to make this one on the weekend, next weekend, so I won't make it till next weekend. I might try to make it tomorrow. If I have time tomorrow, I'll try to make it. If I don't, then I'm not going to make it till the weekend. Because we got stuff. Alright, guys. I hope you have a wonderful, amazing, spectacular beading day. I'm sending all the beady vibes. I hope everybody who needs prayers got some. Thank you all for being so supportive. I'm going to take the challenge bags off of the website on Wednesday. We have, I think, 13 left. If they don't sell to people who haven't already gotten one, then I'm going to take them down on Wednesday. Wednesday, I'm going to the bead store. I have left my email in the description of this video, so if you need to email me about bead store stuff, you can do the email. And I'm going to go down there and try to figure out the button situation, and I will be live on Dress It Up Buttons Facebook page, I think, tomorrow at 1:30 Central Time. So I got to figure out what I'm doing with buttons. Button, who has the button? All right, y'all. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later.